Mamas. I'm Brooke, and today's class will be a restorative flow. So, a traditional restorative yoga class, you will hold the pose for anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes at a minimum. This class will be about half of that. So, if you ever want a true traditional restorative class, just come back to this class and double the um, length of the poses, or maybe even triple the length. But for today's class, you will probably want to get a bolster, a blanket, and your emotional support coffee, and maybe a cloth with your favorite essential oil on it. I have one, and I have one that I love. It's called grounding. Um, but if you want to grab those items, oh, and you will also want to be near a wall for our final pose, one of our final poses. Um, and I invite you to stick around to the end during Shavasana. Towards the end of Shavasana, I want to share with you one of my favorite readings by Max Ehrman. It's kind of a long little reading, but I think you might like it and enjoy it. And let's get started. So let's begin in a seated position. And let's go ahead and use our blanket. Let's start with our blanket underneath our hips. A little bit more support here. Taking your gaze towards the floor, or you can close your eyes. Let's connect to our breath. Big inhale through your nose. Longer exhale through your mouth. Repeating that breath. Bringing your mind to where your body is. Taking this time for yourself. Calming the mind and body. Whatever that was in your head and your heart, just set it aside for now. During these poses, if your mind begins to wander, bring your attention back to your breathing. Maybe even placing a hand on your belly or your chest to visualize that breath, to feel it in the rise and fall. Go ahead and open our eyes and set up for our first supported pose, which will be a supported child's pose. So if you have a pillow or a bolster, let's grab that. Bring your toes together, knees out wide. The bolster or pillow is going to go in between you, and you can even bring the floor closer to you if you want to add your blanket on top. Let's inhale our arms up. Exhale, folding at the hips forward, lengthening onto our bolster or pillow. And gently laying your head to one side, melting into this pose, getting comfortable. We'll stay here for about 3 minutes. I'll invite you to switch your head to the other side if you'd like, and about halfway through. Notice your breath. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to soften. you'd like to switch your cheek to the other side, you can do so now. If you're ready, let's gently come out of this pose, sliding the blanket and bolster out from underneath us, bringing the knees under and coming to your knees and your hands, hip width apart, shoulder distance apart. Take a few cat-cows together. Let's drop the belly, lift the chin. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Push away through your palms around the back. Tuck the chin. Inhale for cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And neutral spine. Let's sink back to our heels. I'm going to grab my blanket and place it off to the side. So we'll set up for half frog pose. Scoot anything off the mat. And let's lower down gently to our mat. Arms come as our hands will come as a pillow underneath our cheek. If you want to grab your cloth as well and place that on your mat, that'll be nice. A nice scent if it has an essential oil on it. And let's take the right leg, place our knee on top of our blanket for a half frog pose. Arms underneath us, hands, palms down. The right cheek will come to the back of the palms. Right leg is bent, bringing it up and out to the side. Gently, let's lift our head off of our hands, lowering the right leg back down underneath us. We'll grab the blanket, and I'm just going to switch it over on the other side without getting up. Setting it up on the opposite side, on the left side. Makes me wonder if I said the opposite earlier. Get my right and lefts mixed up sometimes. Right leg is going to come out to the side, bent. And this time, let's lay our left cheek on the backs of our hands as a pillow. Get comfortable here. Find what feels good for you. Right leg is bent out to the side, lifted. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, soften into the pose. Whenever you're ready, let's come out of this pose, bringing the right leg back down straight underneath us. And let's roll to our back. And from here, let's windshield wiper the knees over to the right and the left. One more time. Bring both knees into our chest. Forehead fall comes to try to meet them in the middle. Extend the right leg out long, keeping the left knee in. Keep our core engaged, and let's switch legs. One more time. Switch. Let's switch. And this time, relax your shoulders and your head back down to the mat. You have your pillow or bolster nearby. Let's bring it over to the right side of you. Left knee is going to cross over for a twist. And then get comfortable here. You can use your cloth and place it over your eyes if you like. Arms come out to a T beside you. Roll your left hip back down to the mat, extending the left leg out long, bringing your pillow or bolster to the other side. Right knee comes in towards the chest, squeezing it in close, crossing it over the body to meet the bolster, situating your body so that you're comfortable. We'll do the same thing on the opposite side. Roll the right hip back down to the mat. Bring the knees bent, feet close to your body, hip width apart. Windshield wiper the knees over to the right, drop them over to the left, come back to center, and let's lift the hips for bridge. Arms come down to the side, palms down. Lift through the hips towards the ceiling. Exhale, roll down one vertebrae at a time through your back. Do that one more time. Inhale up. On your next exhale, roll down. Wonderful. All right, let's set up for our next pose. Will be legs up the wall. So you can move your mat, or if you have a blanket, you can use that. I'm going to use my blanket. Or if you're on carpet, you might like that a little bit better as well. So I'm going to bring my blanket close to the wall. My plant a little in the way, but I didn't want to move her too much. Hips come close to the wall. Let's send them up, bringing your body as close as what feels comfortable for you. If you ever want to do this again and have a strap, you can always strap around your calves so that you can really let your legs just relax and fall open. So let's have our legs up the wall. Palms can come to the belly. As you can feel your breath through this pose, they can come out to the side, palms up. Just get comfortable here. And if you have your cloth nearby, great time to use that and put that over your eyes. Bring your attention back to your breath. Relax into this pose, legs up the wall. Let's take a bend in our knees and scoot ourselves away from the wall. Coming back up, and let's set up on our mat for our final resting pose. If you like legs up the wall, you can keep that as your final resting pose. Or I'm going to invite you to use your blanket as a pillow and your pillow or bolster underneath your calves. Grab your cloth. Roll up your blanket around your neck for support if you'd like. Bolster. I like mine to where my feet don't touch the floor. So a little bit at the calves, letting my knees fall open. Getting comfortable here. Cloth if you have it. Again, placing it over your eyes. Hands can stay on the belly so that you keep your attention there on your breath, or they can come out to the sides. Take up space. This is your time. This is your space. Take up space here. And stay here in your final resting pose, Shavasana. let you stay here for a minute, and then I want to share a reading with you in just a moment. Go placidly amid the noise and the haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible, without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others. Even the dull and the ignorant, they too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexatious to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain or bitter, for always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself. Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career, however humble. It is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery. But let this not blind you to what virtue there is. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself, especially do not feign affection, neither be cynical about love, for in the face of all aridity and disenchantment, it is as perennial as the grass. Take kindly to the counsel of the years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune. Do not distress yourself with dark imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Beyond wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. And whether or not is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive Him to be, and whatever your labors and aspirations in the noisy confusion of life, keep peace in your soul. With all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world. Be cheerful. Strive to be happy. This is one of my favorite readings from Max Ehrman. I hope I'm not messing up his name or the title of it, Desiderata. That's how I say it anyway. But thank you so much for practicing restorative flow with me today. Let's take one big inhale together. Inhaling the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Or if you're still laying down in Shavasana, you can just take a breath together there. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself. May you be cheerful. May you strive to be happy. Namaste. Also, again, if you would like to repeat this restorative flow, I encourage you to extend the time of the poses to 7 to 10 minutes even, if you'd like. And if you noticed a place where you would like more support, if your elbows or knees or hips or anywhere that would like more cushion or support, always bring back more blankets and props. They're wonderful resources for restorative yoga. Thank you so much for joining me.